Hi, my name is Lauren Hettrich, and I'm a freshman studying communications. For our video project, we chose to talk about the outskirts of Paris because its setting and tone offers strong visual storytelling opportunities as well as a view on life beyond the city. For my part of the project, I chose to talk about line. In this painting, line plays a really important role in organizing the entire scene. You can see strong, clear lines in the buildings, especially along the rooftops and walls, which creates a sense of structure and stability. The river and the land form horizontal lines that make the composition feel calm and balanced. The vertical lines of the trees and architecture guide your eye upward and add contrast. These lines are defined and controlled, which makes the painting feel almost simplified rather than completely realistic. I connect with this piece personally because it reflects the structure and direction I like to have in my life. Having clear organization and a strong foundation is really important to me. The use of line in this piece also reminds me that even something that looks so simple can have a lot of intention behind it.
Hi, my name is Harvey. I'm a sophomore and I'm majoring in business. And in the painting Outskirts of Paris, I wanted to talk about the element of space and how the different depicted items in the painting are smaller or bigger relative to the point of view that the painting is supposed to be in. For instance, the two chimneys in the background just below the tree on the left side are very small, and it shows that there's more outside of just the general vicinity that the painting is supposed to be of. This includes the people in the background too, walking by the water or across the bridge, and the flag is really small, which you can tell it's just across the pond. I wanted to relate this to the piece that you must realize in life. I know that school and work can be a little stressful or busy at some times. And I think that you have to have a hobby or something that you enjoy doing that can kind of slow down for you and just help you take everything in.
Hi, my name is Nick Hagopian. I'm a freshman from Winter Park, Florida. The artwork that my group chose is Outskirts of Paris. I'm very happy with this choice because it's a mix between nature and architecture. It shows a relaxing scene with buildings, trees, water, and a cloudy sky. The artist does a really good job using texture and pattern in his work. I notice he uses implied texture to create contrast. The sky and the water appear to be very smooth, while the trees and land give off a slight roughness. This contrast gives the painting a realistic frame as well as giving it a more peaceful look. Another thing that caught my eye were some subtle patterns that were repeated throughout the plants, trees, and buildings. These repeated patterns give a sense of rhythm to the painting. In terms of the design, the painting uses balance and harmony. The artist did a good job with natural elements and buildings evenly distributed, creating a calm and unified composition. This painting really relates to me as it gives me a sense of nostalgia. Growing up in Winter Park, Florida, which is an outskirt of Orlando, it has the perfect balance of nature and city life that exist in cohesion. Some of my earliest memories come from eating in downtown Winter Park and then walking through the nature parks with my family. So this painting really just gave me a nostalgic feel.
Hi, my name is Hadeed, and I'm studying business and marketing. The element I'm focusing on in Outskirts of Paris by Henri Rousseau is color. Rousseau uses mostly soft, muted colors like greens, browns, and light blues. These colors are not very bright or dramatic. This creates a calm and peaceful feeling throughout the painting. The green tones in the trees and grass dominate the scene. This emphasizes nature and makes the environment feel quiet and still. Another important aspect of color in this painting is how flat it looks. There isn't much shading or blending, so the color appears simple and almost childlike. This is part of Rousseau's unique style, and it actually makes the painting feel more dreamlike rather than realistic. From a personal and business perspective, color is very important because it influences how people feel. Just like painting uses soft colors to create calmness, companies use colors in brands and products to shape customers' emotions. An example of this is using softer tones to make something feel more trustworthy and relaxing. This connects to my future goal in business because understanding how color affects perception can help create better products and stronger brand identities. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Gianni Hernandez. I'm studying business finance and I'm from Tampa, Florida. The artwork that our group chose was Outskirts of Paris, which is a very nice artwork, and I enjoyed looking at it. And the formal element that I chose specifically is value, which refers to kind of light and dark in the painting. More example of this is the light in the clouds and the sky with the light blue and the white, and the more darker is kind of in the building, kind of showing the contrast between the two inside the painting. It kind of makes it almost 3D for the people that are looking at this painting, almost like it's kind of popping out to you. I mean, that's what this value is for, just create more realism for this artwork. How this creates in my life is I've been to Paris before. It was very awesome, and this painting actually reminds me of a lot of what Paris looked like. I went in the summer and it was very light blue skies, very white clouds, just very, I can't even, like, very just classy, very just like, it was like a perfect day. That's how I can describe it. It was almost like a perfect day, which I can kind of see in this painting with the buildings in this. Thank you.